These are the 5 players in fantasy this year with the scariest downside, and I'm not drafting them at their ADP, starting with Christian Watson. Christian Watson thrives in the deep ball, and that is where Jordan Love is the least effective, and I just don't trust this offense in total. I would just rather have guys like Chris Godwin or Drake London in his ADP, but Deebo Samuel is another guy with scary downside this year. Make sure to hit that follow button so you don't lose your league, but the reason Deebo has scary downside is because there's way too many mouths to feed in this offense, especially if Trey Lance is starting. Isaiah Pacheco is another guy I have on this list. I think he's a really talented running back, but the Chiefs don't like to make RB1s. Jerick McKinnon is going to take all of the receiving work, so you can already pencil that out of his total, and I think Demetric Felton could make a good case for himself to take some carries this year. He'll finish around his ADP, but I would not be surprised if his volume decreases throughout the season. I also have Tua on this list, not solely because he's injury prone, but also because he's just being drafted in a very odd spot in fantasy this year. He's being drafted too early to be a backup to your starting quarterback, but too late to actually be a starter in fantasy knowing his injury history. But there's no reason you should be wasting a 10th round pick on Aaron Rodgers. If you need a backup, just get one off waivers, and we already know he has no rushing upside.